Bonjour à toutes et à tous, je suis content de vous retrouver pour une nouvelle vidéo autour de notre thème favori. Aujourd'hui, je suis avec Frank Arjava Petter, Sensei, qui va nous donner quelques conseils pour appliquer cette phrase très connue « Écoute ton cœur ». Hi Arjava, how are you?
Hi Gauthier, it's always a pleasure talking to you. So I'm looking forward to things to unfold in our conversation.
Let's go for it though. So thank you very much Arjava. You know there is this common phrase, follow your heart. But for the people, for us, it could be hard to apply. Do you have some advice?
To follow your heart really is the most simple thing in the world. We make great big efforts not to do it. We struggle and we create all sorts of complications when it's so easy to follow your heart. You have like a built-in filter in your heart that knows what is right and what is wrong, that knows when you violate yourself and that knows when you violate other people. All you have to do is listen and act upon what you already know. And the habit, our habit of course, is not to listen and to give our power away to somebody else instead, thinking that Gauthier is more evolved than me, he knows better, and then I start to violate myself. Yeah, so the trick really is just mirroring and looking at yourself all the time and checking everything through the wisdom of your own heart.
Okay, so it's like, it seems to be easy, but many people are lost today. You know, we are in our job, in our relationships, in everything, and we don't really know, we don't feel it. Could it be considered as a disease we can heal with Reiki, maybe?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a bad disease. It's a bad, really naughty habit not to be able to feel your heart. So for those of you who struggle with this, perhaps the easiest way to do it is to remember when you were in love. I hope you have had that experience at some point. Yeah? And to remember that feeling and let that well up in you and let that take over. Imagine it in your heart and let it spread in your chest, and you notice when you memorize it. I'm doing it now for you to show you can see I'm smiling, I'm like, my heart is filling up with love and my chest is expanding. I feel this warmth in my chest and I let that spread from there to the other parts of my body first. So I imagine it going all over my chest, and then I let it go further down into my legs, into my arms, into my head. I spread it everywhere, and then I imagine it spreading beyond my physical form, like creating like an aura of a field of love around me. Yeah, and that is something that every one of you can do right now. You don't need practice, you don't need to evolve into some superwoman or superman or a super spiritual being, not necessary at all. You have everything it takes to do this now. So go ahead and do it and let that wash over you. My suggestion would be to not attempt to do this while you're in a business meeting, maybe it's the wrong time, but do it when you're with somebody who you're close to, that you love. Do it with your partner, with your parents, with your kids, with close friends. Practice at home in a safe environment in which you feel comfortable with the other and you don't feel that somebody's going to hurt you when you open up. And then, slowly, expand that feeling also in situations when you're not at home, when you're not with people that you love. Let's say, when you're going to the supermarket, when you pay your bill and you have all this love in your heart. It's nice, it's very sweet and very, really simple to do. We just have to do it. It's a habit that we can nurture, and our habits, or most of our habits, are negative.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
So.
And okay, so I understand. It's great, because the question I understand that most of us, when we ask the question I asked at you, we use our brain, and you told us right now, if I'm correct, to go back to your heart. So my question will be, and when we have heart pain, you know, emotional pain, we feel a sadness, for an example, what could we do if we listen to this sadness? We could be a bit, this is why we came back to our head to try to rationalize, because the heart is so painful.
So when the heart is painful, you feel it. Feel that pain, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Just feel it, let it cleanse you. Pain is the greatest revealer of secrets. It will cleanse you. It's like a fire that you must pass through for extra clarity and more love and more compassion, more kindness. So don't fight. When you feel pain, feel it, let it take over you, cry if you need to, and enjoy it. Look at little kids. I remember when my kids were small, one time my daughter had a toothache, and we gave her some homeopathic remedy, and we said, "Hey, Christina, are you in pain?" And she was crying, and then suddenly she started to laugh, and she said, "No, I don't have pain. I will never have pain." And she started to laugh. So they're very close to one another, pain and pleasure, laughing and crying, because it's the same thing. It's the expression of the heart, and if you fight with either one of them, you're in trouble. So just feel it's okay. Whoever said that you shouldn't feel pain? Pain is nice, it's sweet. I'm getting older. I'm 62 now. I started to lose lots of friends who die. Many of my friends are older than me. One just died the other day, and it hurts. But I'm cherishing that feeling. I go into it and I feel the depths of it, and I can be sad, and it's nice, it's beautiful. It gives depth, gives energy, gives sweetness, and it purifies your heart.
Oh, thank you, Arjava. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry for your loss. Thank you so much. This is a teaching. So there is no answer for the head. That's my conclusion when I listen to you. But just like being with our heart every day, even in the pain, even in joy, it's the same thing. It's heart experience, and we will be able to follow it, I guess.
Yes, it's not so difficult, really. It's just a knack, a habit that you can nurture, that you can train, really. Negativity, positivity are habits, and we have the habit of looking at things through dark sunglasses. So put on your bright shades, yeah? And focus more on the light that you see instead of the darkness.
Thank you.
Okay, and don't make judgments. Yeah. It's okay. Happiness and sadness are both okay. If we're happy, somebody is happy, nobody will ask you, why are you happy? You know, why are you smiling? But you cry, somebody will come and say, hey, why are you crying? It's the same. It's okay. And it takes some understanding to let somebody cry too. In our culture, when I see you cry, I come and say, oh, good, yeah, no, please don't cry, it's okay, and why, and I love you, and it's not so bad, but just the best is to just let you cry, and maybe sit with you and let you cry and let it heal by itself, instead of going into it with the mind and trying to heal the emotional issues with the mind. You cannot.
Yeah.
Those are two different things. Yet they are together and they are one.
Okay, thank you so much, Arjava. One more question. We are professional Reiki practitioner, if a client has such an emotional pain, how should we manage it?
We don't manage it at all. We just let it. We allow it. We encourage the person to feel whatever it is that they're feeling in the moment, because in the moment, what's happening in the moment is always good. So if the moment brings up some emotional pain or physical pain, that's good. Pain is always the messenger of healing. So pain is your friend. Don't make any other thing out of it. Don't think it's good to inflict pain on others, not at all. But when you have pain during a treatment, whether an emotional pain comes up or physical pain comes up during a Reiki treatment or any other treatment for that matter, it's great, because only what is out on the surface, up on the surface, can heal. Everything that's buried deep within, no way, so has to come up. So I welcome that when somebody has pain, and if they tell me, "Bob, I came here to feel well and now everything hurts," I say, "Wow, great. Yeah, that's wonderful news. Your body is reacting very beautifully, is healing, and that's why you feel pain or headache or fever or some kind of detox in your stomach. You have diarrhea or constipation or something like that." I say, "Wow, that's great. Wonderful." So your body is doing exactly what it needs to do to detox. These are the signals.
Okay. Thank you, Arjava. Thank you. As you said so many times, open your heart. Thank you for the teaching, Arjava. Merci beaucoup à toutes et à tous d'avoir suivi cette vidéo jusqu'ici. Si vous souhaitez rencontrer Frank Arjava Petter, vous pouvez cliquer sur le lien juste ici ou regarder sous la vidéo. On sera ravis de vous rediriger pour que vous puissiez suivre un stage avec Arjava. Thank you so much, Arjava, from heart.
You're welcome. Click here.
Yeah.
No,
Down
here.
the video. Bye bye. Au revoir à la prochaine.
Bye.